Let's talk about the ketogenic diet and who exactly should give it a try. I made the switch to eating a keto diet over 4 years ago and it changed my life. It's actually why I'm here today and why I'm so passionate about helping people change their life using the power of food. There's a very good chance that you have heard of keto, as it has become incredibly popular and with good reason. Many people use keto for weight loss, and it is amazing for that, but it has so many other incredible health benefits beyond weight loss. It can be a beneficial lifestyle for a variety of people. So that is what I'm going to talk about today. Who is the keto diet right for? Hi there, my name is Ginger, and I am a holistic nutrition coach, and I post videos on improving metabolic health, balancing blood sugar, using a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like my video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. As I mentioned, keto changed my life. I struggled with severe depression and anxiety for over 20 years. I was on and off so many medications it would make your head spin. When I discovered the keto diet, everything changed for me. I'm no longer depressed and I'm no longer anxious. And it's been over 4 years now, so it's not a fluke. Beyond those symptoms disappearing, I lost 30 pounds. My gut health improved. I had been bloated and gassy for years and all that went away. I had dealt with horrible brain fog, a terrible memory, lack of motivation, poor concentration, and forgetfulness. That also went away. And that all changed by changing what I ate. And this experience is why I'm so passionate. I am not a unicorn. I see these types of results with my clients every single day. It's incredible. Our body will treat us well and take care of us if we give it what it wants. And what's most amazing is how fast the good start happening. Some things definitely take longer than others, but most people experience positive changes right away. So let's start with some basics. If you're not familiar with a ketogenic diet, it's a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb way of eating. One of the coolest things about keto that makes it unique is that it actually changes your body's fuel source. Up until I made the switch to eating keto, I had no idea that there was more than one fuel source. Most of us have been sugar burners or carb burners pretty much our entire life. That happens when we eat a diet that's high in carbohydrates, which is what we've been told to eat for decades and is actually still being encouraged today. Our body is only able to store approximately 2,000 calories of glucose at a time. So that's why we have to eat 3 to 6 times per day or we're hungry. We have no energy, our mood's all over the place, we can't focus. Our body is actually running out of fuel. Our other fuel option is ketones or fat. When we eat a ketogenic diet and we keep our carbs ultra low, we starve our body of glucose. Our body then switches over to burning fat for fuel. The reason that this is so powerful is even the thinnest of people has plenty of stored body fat. So when you tap into that fat for fuel, you have seemingly endless energy. A common analogy that I hear that is a good description is that if we think about a campfire, carbs are the kindling and fat is the slow burning log. Think about sitting around a campfire and only using kindling. Exhausting and inefficient, right? That is what we're expecting of our body when we eat a high-carb diet. We're asking it to run on an inefficient fuel source. We have to keep giving up more and more to keep going. When you switch to burning fat for fuel, you move from the kindling to that slow-burning log that just keeps going. This is our body's preferred fuel source. It's just more efficient and things seem to run better. So let's get into it. Who is a ketogenic diet for? As I shared when I mentioned why I do keto, it's amazing for depression, anxiety, and all things mood related. It does not have to be an official diagnosis. It can be mood swings or someone who tends to worry all the time, really anything related to your mood. There are a variety of reasons that keto helps with mental health, and a lot of it depends on why you might be having mental health issues. One is if your blood sugar is out of balance, your mood is likely to be all over the place. The blood sugar roller coaster, which is what happens when we eat a diet that's high in carbs, particularly sugar and processed foods, this causes our blood sugar to go up too quickly, and then we get a rush of insulin, and that causes a crash. In many ways, this blood sugar roller coaster mimics our mood swings. If you notice yourself hangry and moody throughout the day, this could potentially be you. Another reason your mood could be affected by your food is if you've got gut health issues. The majority of serotonin, our feel-good hormone, is created in the gut. If you've got an unhealthy gut, there is a possibility that you're low in serotonin. Our gut is also directly connected to our brain via the vagus nerve, one of the longest running nerves in the body. Because of this connection, what is happening in your gut, it's also happening in your brain. So if you've got symptoms of gut issues, that could be a reason that your mood is all over the place. Anyone who is dealing with any kind of metabolic health issue, that includes people dealing with unexpected weight gain, hypertension, PCOS, insulin resistance, non-fatty alcoholic liver disease, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes. Metabolic issues are driven by too much insulin, resulting in a condition called insulin resistance. Keto is incredible for reversing metabolic issues because it severely limits the amount of insulin the body produces. Check out my video all about insulin resistance that I'll link above to learn more about this important hormone and how you can reverse any damage you may have. If liver health is a concern for you, keto may be a great option. The liver is a big player in our detoxification system as well as in balancing our blood sugar. Eating a keto diet decreases the burden on the liver, having to constantly monitor our metabolism. This frees it up to focus on detoxification, which is crucial function for good health. Those dealing with autoimmune conditions often do very well on a keto diet. Keto is extremely effective at lowering inflammation in the body, improving digestion, increasing mental clarity, and improving energy levels. All symptoms that those struggling with autoimmune conditions often deal with. If you've got an autoimmune condition and want to give keto a try, I'd recommend you try it for 30 to 60 days and see how you feel and how your body responds. With autoimmune, I find it's very individual, so go in with an open mind and just see how you do, and you can adjust accordingly. Some forms of cancer seem to be sensitive to a keto diet, which often will enhance the benefits of traditional treatments like chemo and radiation. Research has shown that cancer cells tend to grow and proliferate when given glucose. So starving your cells of glucose by eating a keto diet may give you some improvement and reduce susceptibility. Those with a high risk of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is often referred to as type 3 diabetes because it's a disease of too much insulin. So eating a diet low in carbs reduces exposure to insulin and may reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's and may even improve symptoms. If you've got concerns with heart disease, keto is likely a good option for you. It's been a long-held belief that dietary cholesterol and saturated fats increase serum cholesterol. However, evidence tells us that that's not true. Dietary cholesterol and saturated fat have almost zero impact on serum cholesterol. High LDL levels occur because of too many carbs, sugar, processed foods, and inflammatory oils like canola, vegetable, and soy are in the diet. These foods cause chronic inflammation in the body, which inflames the arteries. The body's response to these inflamed arteries is to send cholesterol in an LDL vehicle to the scene of the crime to try to repair the damage, acting kind of like a Band-Aid. So the issue is not the cholesterol, the issue is the chronic inflammation. As I have already mentioned, keto is an incredible diet for reducing inflammation. Reduced inflammation means improved heart health. If you've got gut health issues, keto will likely be a good option for you. If you deal with bloating and gas, if you have food sensitivities, if you have acid reflux, IBS, diarrhea, constipation, keto removes a lot of the foods that are likely contributing to these symptoms. You'll be removing many of the foods that are top allergens. You'll be removing foods that lead to inflammation. You'll be removing foods that are difficult to digest. And you'll be adding in foods that nourish and heal and are easier for the body to break down and absorb. Keto is often a great option for endurance athletes. We have been told for years that we have to eat high amounts of carbs to perform well, but that's not necessarily true. Fat is a more sustainable fuel source, and once you tap into body fat for fuel, you give yourself a longer duration to work out before you bonk, which often happens because you've run out of stored glucose. Okay, so those are a few different ideas of who might benefit from a keto diet. Here's the bottom line though. Our body prefers and runs more efficiently on fat for fuel. So if you're curious, give it a try and see how your body responds. A healthy, whole food, well-formulated ketogenic diet provides all the nutrients that you need to thrive. You will not be lacking, and your body is going to seriously thank you. So now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, have you ever tried a keto diet? And if so, what was your experience? All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time.